Castleton, Vermont. It's Castleton State Women's Soccer. This morning, the Castleton State Spartans taking on Maine Maritime. Good morning, everybody. I am George Como on an overcast morning with a few showers drifting by from time to time. The Castleton women's soccer team putting their 5-5-1 record on the line against Maine Maritime. The Mariners come in 6 wins and 5 losses on the season. More importantly, in North Atlantic Conference play, Castleton is 3-0 to start the year, while Maine Maritime comes in at 1-1 on the season. Castleton coming in off their most recent outing, which was actually a road trip last weekend up to the state of Maine, where they swept a pair of games in conference play, beating Thomas 6-0, and Maine Maritime, or Maine Farmington, I should say, by a score of 3-0. This is a 2-game weekend homestand for the Spartans. They play host to Maine Maritime this afternoon, and Husson College will be here tomorrow afternoon. That also will be a 12 noon starter and will be audio and video streamed for you here on NSN Sports. Castleton has been red hot of late as they enter this afternoon's game. Castleton currently riding a 5-game winning streak. During that span, the Spartans have not allowed a goal in 463 minutes and 32 seconds of playing time. Castleton 5-5-1 looks to improve on their conference best 3-0 record. Offensively, 2008 NAC Player and Rookie of the Year Courtney Chadburn not only leads the Spartans with 9 goals and 3 assists for 21 points, but also leads the conference in goals and points so far this season. Maine Maritime coming in off a win in its last contest on the 7th of October against Maine Presque Isle. They won 3-0 at home. Alexis Bennett tallied 2 goals in the win for the Mariners, with Katie Hutchinson pitching in for the other. Historically, this is a series which has been controlled by Castleton. The Spartans hold a 7-1-2 edge in the all-time series over the Mariners, including a perfect 3-0 record in NAC playoff games, 2 quarterfinal wins, one in 2003, the other in 2004, and a semifinal win in 2005. Again, the temperature in the mid-40s, showers around the area, but of course you're on the beautiful new artificial surface at Spartan Stadium. The playing conditions will be perfect, and we look forward to an excellent game coming up here early on this afternoon. This is the first game of a doubleheader for us today here on NSN Sports. Immediately following this one, it will be the Castleton men taking on the Maine Maritime men in the second game of the Twin Bill. Also on NSN Sports this afternoon, the Castleton State football team in action down in New York City. The Spartans taking on the New York Maritime Club right on the shores of the East River in the city of New York. Jack Healy and Chris Thayer are down there, and they will have that one with an audio and video stream for you starting at about 1 o'clock this afternoon. So we get ready for the start of the game. Castleton, as we said, on a roll with those 5 consecutive victories. That after starting the season 0-5-1. Losses at Rensselaer 3-0, at Clarkson 3-2, against Clarkson in the second game of the Clarkson tournament 6-0. They tied Colby Sawyer 0-0 in double overtime before losing at Plattsburgh State 5-0 and losing at Mass College of Liberal Arts 3-0. But the Spartans turned the season around with a convincing 7-0 win at Linden State, and they have not been headed since. 1-0 win here against Fitchburg State, a 1-0 double overtime win here over Norwich, and then the 2 victories we told you about last weekend on the road up in Maine, beating Thomas 6-0 and Maine Farmington by a 3-0 score. So the two clubs continue to warm up down below, and we'll be getting things underway shortly. Here, the North Atlantic Conference standings coming into play this afternoon. Castleton sitting atop the league at 3-0. Husson will be an opponent upcoming here. Husson will be here tomorrow at 12 noon, and Husson is 2-0 so far in the conference standings this year. After that, Green Mountain College at 2-0-1. Linden State is at 1-1. Maine Maritime also at 1-1 coming into this game this afternoon. Maine Farmington 2-1, Johnson State 0-2, and Thomas is at 0-3. As we get ready to get this one going, the wind could be a factor in this game this afternoon. There is a breeze blowing from our right to left here on the pitch at the new Spartan Stadium. Teams moving toward the left on your computer screen will have a significant advantage with the wind in this ball game this afternoon. So as we get ready, again, it is Castleton and the Maine Maritime Club, the Mariners. Let's run down the rosters for you very quickly. Some of the names you will hear about this afternoon. For Maine Maritime, the goalkeepers are Jess Stahl and Lacey Jackson. The defenders, number 2 is Megan Russell. She is a junior out of Peru, Maine. Number 3 is Autumn Jones. She's a freshman out of Windham, Maine. Number 4 is Kim Watts. She's a senior from Tennant's Harbor, Maine. Number 5 is a forward, Deanna Manat Rogers, 5'8", senior out of Conway, Massachusetts. Number 6, Callie Thompson, is a freshman, 5'9" forward from Windsor, Maine. Number 8 is Emily Brogdon. Brogdon, a 5'8" sophomore from Union, Maine. Number 9 is Alexis Bennett, their leading scorer, a 5'8" freshman from Freedom, Maine. Number 10 is Katie Hutchinson. She is a 5'8" junior from Dixfield, Maine. Number 11 is Kelsey Yane. Yane is a 5'9" senior from Harpswell, Maine. Number 12 is Carrie Jones. She is a 5'9" freshman from Noblesboro, Maine. Number 14 is Christina Evans, 5'7", a freshman from Beaver Dam, Virginia. Number 15, Dana Innes, 5'7" sophomore from Harpswell, Maine. Number 16, Samantha Rayome, a 5'6" senior from Andover, New Hampshire. Number 17, Sarah Paquette. She is a 5'8" senior out of Rochester, Vermont. Number 18, Ashley Marcelino, 5'8" freshman from Winthrop, Maine. Number 19, Amy Lane, a 5'7" junior from Lee, Maine. Number 20, Emma Damon, 5'9" sophomore from Bar Harbor, Maine. And number 21 is Cassie Navala. Navala, 5'4" freshman defender from McKeesport, Maine. For Castleton, number 0, Erica Davis. Number 1, Nikita Baldick. And number 2, Katie Karen split the goalkeeping duties. Davis from Cambridge, Vermont. Baldick from Cooperstown, New York. And Karen is from Barrie, Vermont. The rest of the Castleton players, number 3, Lucia Savora, a freshman, 5 feet tall, out of Walcott, Vermont. Jessica Sperling, 5'3" freshman from Milton, Vermont. Kristen Wicks, 5'4" junior from Stillwater, New York. Caitlin Caldwell, wearing number 6, 5'3" defender, freshman from Gorham, Maine. Lindsay Sador, 5'6" sophomore from Craftsbury, Vermont. She's number 7. Number 8 is Castleton's leading scorer, Courtney Chadburn, 9 goals, 3 assists, 5'7" junior from North Clarendon, Vermont, played at Mill River. Carissa Chadburn on the club wearing number 9, a defender, 5'3". She's a senior from North Clarendon. Number 10, Jelana Simon, 5'3" junior from Marlborough, Vermont. Number 11, Kelly Tatro, 5'6" sophomore from Tallinn, Connecticut. Number 12, Kelly Gherkin, 5'4" sophomore from Scottsville, New York. Number 13, Bryn Campbell, 5'3" sophomore from Clarendon, Vermont. Number 14, Mackenzie Gage, 5'4" freshman from Goshen, New York. Number 15, Katie Hoxie, a 5'8" senior from Middlebury, Vermont. Number 16, Ashley Ledoux, a 5'4" junior from Swanton. Number 18, Sarah Ethier, 5'10" freshman from Portsmouth, Rhode Island. Number 19, Jackie Lockwood, a 5'4" sophomore from Middletown, New Jersey. Number 21, Brandy White, 5'3" junior from Springfield, Vermont. Number 22, Maria Arnott, a 5'7" sophomore from Milford, New York. Number 23, Jamie Moore, a 5'7" junior from East Kingston, New Hampshire. Number 24, Megan Blongi, 5'5" freshman from Rutland. And number 25, Marissa Wacholder, a 5'6" junior from East Greenbush, New York. Starters are being introduced for the Maine Maritime Mariners. Goalkeeper, first player out, is Lacey Jackson, wearing number 1. Number 2 is Megan Russell. Number 4, Kim Watts. Number 5, Diana Manat Rogers. Number 7 is a problem. We do not have a number 7 on our Maine Mariners roster, so we'll have to check on that. Number 8 is Emily Brogdon. Number 9 is Alexis Bennett. Number 10 is Kate Hutchinson. Number 11, Kelsey Yane. Number 12 is Carrie Jones. And number 15 is Dana Innes. So those are the starters for Maine Maritime. For Castleton, first player out is Courtney Chadburn. But the starting goaltender actually is the first player out. That's number 2, Katie Karen, the 5'6" junior from Barrie. Then the Chadburns, Courtney number 8, Carissa number 9, number 11, Kelly Tatro, number 12, Kelly Gherkin, number 15, Katie Hoxie, number 16, Ashley Ledoux, number 21, Brandy White, number 22, Maria Arnott, number 24, Megan Blongi, and number 25, Marissa Wacholder. So those are your starters. And now from Spartan Stadium in Castleton, Vermont, let's listen in on our national anthem. All right, with the singing of the national anthem, we are just about ready to go here in Castleton. Again, overcast skies, just an occasional sprit of rain, nothing really going to affect the play at all. And the temperature in the mid to upper 40s, we may crack 50 if we get a little bit of sunshine later on, which was the prediction for today. Again, first game of a doubleheader. The men's game between the Mariners and the Spartans will follow. Mariners first out on the field in their visiting blue, trimmed in gold and white. And the Spartans in the home white to be trimmed in green. They'll be out here in a second as we'll get this thing underway. 2 45-minute halves on the artificial surface here at Spartan Stadium. Spartans looking to go to 4-0 in conference play, and over the 500 mark to 6-5-1 overall. The goalkeepers down at the Maritime net to our left. Again, it is Lacey Jackson, and heading out momentarily to the Spartan goal to our right, it will be Katie Karen. Karen, the 5'6" junior out of Spalding High School in Barrie. So thank you for joining us, everybody. North Atlantic Conference women's soccer action on NSN Sports. And we are ready to get things underway as the Mariners will put the ball in play to start the afternoon's activity. Their leading scorer, number 9, Alexis Bennett, will tap it ahead, and we're underway. Ball up on the far side, and for Castleton, that was Megan Blongi laying it ahead. Now along the far side, Ashley Ledoux drives one upfield. Contact there, trying to pull free for Castleton is Maria Arnott. Lays one ahead, the ball to near the top of the box and booted out of harm's way by the Mariners. Opening seconds of the game on the artificial turf here at Spartan Stadium. Now we have a whistle and a free kick coming for the Mariners. It will be taken by number 7, who again we don't have on our roster, unfortunately. She moves forward into the ball. Looks like she's going to be a key player today, too. Isn't that always the way with the player you can't identify? Now moving ahead, the Spartans on the left side. This is Courtney Chadburn looking for some room, dishing the ball ahead now to Arnott. Arnott tried to lay it back, and I think they called it. They did. It's an offside called against the Spartans. And the Mariners will put the ball in play. Booting it ahead, number 2, Megan Russell. Ball back out midfield. And carrying back for Castleton, this is Katie Hoxie. Lays it ahead to Arnott. Ball booted away from her. And Arnott to retrieve now, trying to find some space. Arnott lays it across. Pass tapped out on the right wing side to Blongi. Blongi lays it across for an attempted shot, but not getting good foot on that one was number 12, Kelly Gherkin. Ball cleared back out. Hoxie kept it alive, tried to lay a pass through, and the ball will roll off the goal line. It will be a goal kick for the Mariners of Maine Maritime. Almost 2 minutes gone in the first half. And again, we got to find out who this player is, number 7, because she's going to be a key part of things for the Mariners, and she is not listed on our roster. Boots the ball away. Stopped at midfield, ball bouncing ahead, and now the Mariners trying to run on it near side, and the ball tapped off the sideline by the Mariners' number 5, Diana Minot-Rogers. Throw in for Hoxie and the Spartans. Ball coming back to Brandy White now. Brandy White out of Springfield. Gave it up, tried to get it back, but the ball was knocked away. It comes bouncing up the near side. And for the Mariners, number 10, Katie Hutchinson drives it upfield, but into touch. And a throw-in coming up here for the Spartans. On the throw-in for Castleton, it will be Hoxie. Ball knocked down. Hoxie gets it right back, tried to steer it ahead, but off the sideline. And a throw-in for the Mariners' Kim Watts here. Watts looking. Lobs it up the field. Headed away by Hoxie. Watts on it again. Drives it ahead into the Castleton end. Getting back to cover for the Spartans was Megan Blongi. And Blongi out of Rutland High School works it ahead. On the left side now with a pass to Brandy White out of Springfield. White along the near side, draws it around her player, works to keep control, lays a pass across, now trying to cut into a shooting position. Kelly Gherkin, 2 players on her. Ball taken away and flipped off the sideline by the Mariners' Katie Hutchinson. A throw in near side for the Spartans. Throwing the ball in, Brandy White. Lays it ahead now to Marie Arnott. Steps around a player. Left-footed shot is on the money. And the save by the goalkeeper Jackson. Her first of the game. And 4 minutes gone by. And Jackson will clear it upfield. Ball headed ahead for the Mariners by their leading scorer Alexis Bennett. But cleared away now by the Spartans. Ball bouncing free. Running on it there is Gherkin. Gherkin tripped, goes down, no call, play continuing. Ball along the far side, and now taken back for the Mariners by Hutchinson. Hutchinson, long feed up the field. Running off to get it for Castleton, number 11, Kelly Tatro, and she drives it up the sideline, and the Spartans keep the ball in play. Up on the far side, working her way ahead, getting tripped over there. Was that Blongi? It was. And it will be a free kick coming for the Spartans. 40 minutes to play, first half, in the first game of our doubleheader. Carissa Chadburn to take the free kick. Ball headed down. Chadburn with it back now. Carissa Chadburn lays it ahead, top of the box. Ball knocked down for the Mariners by Megan Russell. Threw it ahead. It's knocked down, kept alive by the Spartans' Blongi. But now for the Mariners, again, number 2, Russell drives it out to the Castleton end. A lot of long open passing here in the early going. One shot on goal so far. It belongs to Castleton. Now for the Mariners, Diana Minot-Rogers. Long feet ahead, trying to send away their leading scorer, Bennett, but she was marked. And the ball taken back by the Spartans. Upfield feed, deflecting. Now for Castleton and a sandwich. Marie Arnott turns free, lays it into the box, but the keeper, Lacey Jackson, will come up to pick up the ball. Lacey Jackson for the Mariners. Driving one out. High hop off the turf, played there by Bennett. Alexis Bennett coming back to get the ball for Castleton was Ashley Ledoux, the former Missisquoi Thunderbird. Now for the Mariners, it's Hutchinson, drives it up the left side. Good coverage back there by Castleton. The ball on the foot of number 11, Kelly Tatro. She will work it ahead, and now here's Katie Hoxie. Hoxie works her way toward midfield. Hoxie, long feet ahead into traffic, poked away by Russell for the Mariners. Taking it back now with the ball is Kelly Gherkin. Lays it ahead on the left side for Arnott. Ball tapped off the sideline by Russell. And a throw in for Castleton. 38 minutes to play in the first half. Ball went up through the gate down there on the near side. So Tatro had to go out to get it. Now it is Brandy White in the corner. White trying to work her way free to the goal line. White pressured there by Kim Watts. White trying to lay the ball back. It was knocked away and cleared upfield into touch by Katie Hutchinson of the Mariners. And a throw-in coming. Although I think the official whistled it down, saying the ball deflected off a Castleton heel. That was the ruling. So it's a throw-in here for Maine Maritime. Ball headed right back into touch by Castleton's Ashley Ledoux. Play resuming. This one comes up off the chin of the Maine Maritime player, Katie Hutchinson, and a throw-in for the Spartans. Long field feed up the field, broken up, cleared away by Maritime's Megan Russell. Now for the Spartans, White had it momentarily, broken up, breaking the other way for the Mariners, Hutchinson. Hutchinson losing control. Ball comes back, controlled momentarily by the Spartans, then knocked away. Here's Hoxie along the near side, ball off her foot, and off into touch. It'll be a throw-in for the Mariners. And it is going to be number 4, Kim Watts, to throw it in from the near side. Watts lobbing it in. Hoxie heading it away. Ball along the near side, and it came off the foot of Watts, apparently. Going to be a throw-in for Brandy White. Ball taken back, Hutchinson. Hutchinson gave it up, tried to get it back, passed beyond her reach. Now she's got it. Katie Hutchinson. Hutchinson driving one up, turning, trying to find some help. For the Mariners that time was Minot-Rogers. The ball knocked away, but Watts feeding one ahead. That's taken back by Hoxie. Hoxie puts it up on the near side to White. White up ahead in the midfield area. Turning is Arnott. Marie Arnott, long cross-field pass. Bounces for Blongi. Blongi up the right side, trying to step around one player. Did so, but now the ball cleared away as the Phantom, no, actually that was number 2, Megan Russell, who got a foot on it, knocked it away. Ball into touch far side, and it will be a throw-in for the Spartans. We played 9.5 minutes here in the first half. No score in the game. Ball coming in for Castleton. Marissa Watcholder beating a pass ahead that was knocked down. Now Watcholder again lays it up high into the top of the box area. Ball headed out of there by the Mariners. Trying to work her way in, getting tripped on the way through was Maria Arnott. We're going to have a whistle there. And foul against the Mariners is going to give the Spartans a direct kick here in a prime spot just outside the top of the box with Courtney Chadburn to key the play. She's right there with Ashley Ledoux. Chadburn already with 9 goals on the season for the Spartans. Steps to it, launches it on the ground, and down to cover it up is the goalkeeper, Jackson. So 10 minutes in, the second save for Jackson. This one off the direct kick by Chadburn. Now the ball to Blongi on the right side. Blongi laying it back as the Spartans look to set it up. This is Carissa Chadburn. Back up to Blongi. Pass ahead, knocked down, cleared away by Russell. Now it is Chadburn again, laying it across. Tried to slip a pass through for Brandy White, who had to wait. She would have been offside. Now White up on the near side, turning. White trying to step through. Stepping up to knock the ball away for the Mariners was Dana Innes. And Watcholder for the Spartans lays it across near side to White. White dogged by Watts. White trying to lay it back. The ball was knocked away by Manat Rogers. Taken back by White. Tried to get it back to Hoxie, but it's off the sideline. Well, they're going to whistle this down. Apparently a foul called against the Mariners on Manat Rogers, and a free kick coming for the Spartans. 33.5 minutes left in the first half. Katie Hoxie out of Middlebury Union High School to take the free kick. Lays it toward the top of the box. Ball bouncing through, and scrambling out to pick it up is the goalkeeper, Lacey Jackson. And Jackson now skies it out of there. High kick. She's booting into the wind. Not as strong a wind as we had here before the game. A moderate breeze moving from right to left. Feet ahead intended there for Kelly Gherkin, but she was double teamed. Now the ball deflecting through. Back to play it is Watts. Watts trying to roll it off the sideline. Did not get good foot on it. That allows White to pick it up. White laying it back across. Player there, Chadburn, couldn't turn for a shot. Gherkin does, but it's blocked. The Gherkin shot came off the leg of number 12 for the Mariners, Carrie Jones. Ball again in the top of the box. Cleared away to the side and off the sideline. It will be a Castleton throw-in. Going over to pick up the ball, Brandy White. White looking now, will drop it in. Kelly Gherkin comes to get it near side. Gherkin up into the corner. Gherkin lays it tried to lay it in front. The ball was cleared away. And the Mariners start it the other way up on the right side. This is Manat Rogers. Carrying. Lays it ahead. It'll roll all the way back. And for the first time in the game, and we're over 12 minutes, 13 minutes in, first time in the game, Katie Karen, the Castleton goalkeeper, touched the ball. Now a long feed ahead, bouncing back into the area, and played there. As we are playing here at Castleton with 31.5 minutes remaining in the first half. No score in the game. Ball laid off the head of Watchelder. Now stepping in, trying to make a play on it was Manat Rogers, but it's cleared away by the Spartans. Play continuing here. Ball to the far side, running it down, turning for the Mariners, number 8, Emily Brogdon, trying to create an opportunity. No chance, and the Spartans regain control. Tough pass. Running on it, though, Hoxie. Hoxie booted it ahead, lost control. Watts drives it back to the Spartan end. And it will roll again back to the Spartan goalkeeper, Katie Kieran. Kieran looks to clear it away and does so with the high floating boot. Ball knocked down. Running on it for the Mariners is Manat Rogers. Goes left side for Brogdon, Emily Brogdon. Brogdon to the sideline. 2 players to player. Tries to work around Carissa Chadburn, who knocks it away, drives it up the sideline, and the ball goes off the foot of the Mariners' number 7. Again, the unnamed Phantom. And throw-in coming here for Castleton State. And again, number 7 knocked it off the sideline, so it'll be Blongi to throw the ball in. Now Blongi taps the pass ahead, coming to it, turning. Courtney Chadburn fell down, trying to get up, keep control. Foul on the play. Chadburn went down on a push for the Mariners by number 11, Kelsey Yane. And here is a free kick for the Spartans to be taken by number 16, Ashley Ledoux. Ledoux steps into it, drives it, and over the hands, over the reach of the goalkeeper. And it goes wide. And apparently it just tipped off the hands of the keeper, Lacey Jackson, because it is going to be a corner kick for the Spartans now. First corner of the game with 29.5 minutes left in the first half. And to take it for the Spartans, number 25, Marissa Watcholder from the near side corner. Scoreless game. Watcholder laying it into the box. Ball headed away. Contact in the box, and we get a foul call against Castleton. And it will be a goal kick coming up here for the Mariners. Again now, number 7, unnamed for the moment, boots it out of there. Ball knocked down. Coming back for the Mariners, number 12, Carrie Jones lays it ahead. Brandy White got pushed to the turf by the Mariner defender, Katie Hutchinson. A direct kick now for Ledoux. Drives it up into the box. Ball takes a bad hop, slipping a little bit. Little miscommunication between the unnamed number 7 and the goalkeeper, Jackson. Jackson fell down, and the ball bounced by her, but very lucky for the Mariners, it went wide of that far side post. And now number 7 will drive it out of there. Ball comes ahead. Turning in traffic for the Mariners was Jones. Ball knocked away, and now Blongi for the Spartans. Blongi back to Ledoux. Ledoux stepping, chipping it up into the box. Chadburn in there, but the ball right into the arms of goalkeeper Jackson, who has been busy in this first half, and she holds on. Jackson driving it out to the near side. It's headed down by Brandy White. Coming over to knock it away was Watts. Watts put it across for Jones. Jones now handing the ball back. Working in traffic, Katie Hutchinson. Hutchinson lobs one up into the Spartan end. Stepping up to clear it away for Castleton, number 10, Jillian Simon. Actually, that was not number 10. It was number 11. Kelly Tatro cleared it away. Long upfield pass. And coming out to play it is Lacey Jackson for Maine Maritime. Castleton State Soccer on NSN Sports. First of our doubleheader. The women's game goes number 1. The men's game a little later on. We've got just under 27 minutes left in the first half. It's 0-0. Now Courtney Chadburn chipping one through. Jackson comes out. She's down. The net is open. Trying to control is White. Can't get control in time to get a shot. Now the ball comes out to Gherkin, and it is knocked away as Gherkin was knocked down. We'll get a foul called here against the Mariners. And a direct kick from just outside the top of the box coming here for Castleton State. Again, Courtney Chadburn and Ashley Ledoux discussing strategy. Let's see who will take it here. Almost straight away, a lot of net to shoot at. The wall set up by the Mariners. Here's Chadburn stepping to it, steps over it. Ledoux shoots and fired it high. It would have been an extra point or a field goal in football, square between the goalposts, but a little too high for the soccer net. It will be a goal kick coming for Lacey Jackson, as we have played almost 20 minutes now here in the first half, scoreless here at Spartan Stadium. Now stepping to the ball, it's Jackson who takes, or it's the Phantom who takes the shot, or the clearing, not the shot, but the goal kick. Now Castleton with the ball back, feeding it through, and it was deflected away, comes back to the goalkeeper, Jackson. And Lacey Jackson, busy in this first half, will clear it away again for Maine Maritime. Ball bouncing up in the air, turning in traffic, trying to create something. Emmeline Brogdon for the Mariners. Laid a pass back. It's picked up by number 7. 7 steps to the middle. Lays it ahead now for Manette Rogers. Long feed trying to break through is Alexis Bennett. Bennett unable to get around the goalkeeper. Coming out Katie Kieran to knock it away. Good opportunity right there. Did not result in a shot on goal, but it was a great chance as the Mariners shook loose their leading scorer, Alexis Bennett. But Kieran able to come out and meet her and knock the ball away. Now again, the Mariners chip it deep. Here is Bennett laying the pass across for Brogdon. Brogdon trying to go back. The ball knocked away by Katie Hoxie for Castleton. And some running room now for number 12, Gherkin. Long feed. Here's Chadburn up the left wing side. Getting across to steer the ball away for the Mariners was Megan Russell, and it will be a throw-in down on the near sideline for the Spartans. Brandy White to throw it in, near side. White looking. White bouncing it in. Now Gherkin tried to go back to White, but stepping in to get a foot on it was Watts, poked it off the sideline. Another throw-in, Watts there again. This one she chips well out of play. And we will do it again on the throw-in near side. Brandy White to throw it in. Dropping it in, Gherkin comes to get it. Gherkin looking. Gherkin threw one off the official's leg. Gherkin gets it back. Gherkin threw one. This came off the leg of a Mariner. Goes off of Hutchinson and off the goal line. And here is the second corner kick of the first half for the Spartans, to be taken from the near side corner by Marissa Watcholder. Watcholder sets it down now. Spartans with the corner kick, their second. She lays it into the area. Ball headed up in the air. Gherkin knocked down by Jackson. Follow up, they score. And it is Courtney Chadburn. And it is 1-0 Castleton. Chadburn's 10th of the year. Gherkin had the initial opportunity. Goalkeeper Jackson came out, swatted it away, but fell down, and a good goal scorer does not let an opportunity like that get away, and Chadburn did not. Courtney Chadburn with her 10th goal of the season. Give the assist to Gherkin at, well, it was 23:04, I believe, was the time on the clock. Now my limited math skills will figure in. Looks like that would be at the 21:56 mark when they score the goal. And the Spartans on top 1-0 here at Spartan Stadium. Now turning it the other way. For the Mariners, this is Bennett. Bennett laying it ahead for Manette Rogers, but Hoxie stepped in, knocked it away, and Hoxie got pushed, knocked down on the play by Diana Manette Rogers, and it will be a free kick coming here for the Spartans. So just approaching the midway point of the first half, the Spartans get the lead on the goal by Chadburn, her 10th of the season. Now the ball driven ahead just over the midfield side, cut off by Hoxie. Hoxie laying a pass through. Knocked away by number 7. Now stepping ahead. Number 7 for, well, still not Adele. There it is. Jessica Stahl. That's who it is. Thank you very much. And our producer, Ryan McDonald, always on top of things here, and he came up with this. The reason I couldn't find the number for number 7, who is Jess Stahl. Stahl is one of the goalkeepers on this team, so she's listed at the top of the roster with a 00 on her sheet. But she also wears number 7 when she plays up, when she is not playing in the net, and that's where she's playing right now. So that is Jess Stahl, 5'10" junior out of Bowdoin, Maine, who is number 7, the aforenamed Phantom. We now have a name to. Thank you, Ryan. Just Stahl. 1-0 Castleton. Goal kick coming here for Castleton keeper Katie Karen. And here is Stahl, now with a name to go with the number. Tapping the ball ahead, running on it Alexis Bennett, cut off by Watchelder. And no call. Thought I heard a whistle there, but not the case. And the Spartans out with the ball. Gherkin turning to get away. Gherkin challenged aggressively by Dana Ennis. Now the Mariners back in control. Ball chipped ahead by Megan Russell. 20.5 minutes left in the first half of our first game of the doubleheader here this afternoon in Castleton. Now Hoxie chips the ball ahead. Coming up to knock it down was Stahl. Stahl getting it ahead, but it's cut off there by Ashley Ledoux. Long lead for Chadburn. Getting over is Russell to scoop it away. Russell will try to boot it off the sideline, but Chadburn kept it alive. Steps it through the legs on the defender, but finally getting back Russell to clear it away. Now it's taken back by Brandy White. She'll steer a shot toward goal, but it goes through wide, and a goal kick coming up for the Mariners. Substitutions for Castleton now. Number 13, Bryn Campbell, the sophomore from Clarendon. Number 18, Sarah Ethier, the freshman from Portsmouth, Rhode Island, on the field. They replace Kelly Gherkin and Maria Arnott. Goal kick taken by Stahl, drives one out. It was knocked down by the Spartans immediately into the play. Ethier pushed off the ball. That'll be a foul call on Katie Hutchinson. And a direct kick coming up here for the Spartans with 19 minutes and a few seconds left in the first half. Ashley Ledoux, 5'4" junior out of Missisquoi Valley Union High School, lines the shot wide. Tried to bend it to the near side post, but it goes through wide of the post. And a goal kick coming. And again, now this strategy all makes sense. Jackson, the goalkeeper, but Stahl, who is also a goalkeeper, takes the goal kicks. Wearing the number 7, driving it out. Ball up high in the air, headed up off the chest of Sarah Ethier. She chips one ahead, looking for Ledoux to the near side for the Mariners. Kim Watts tapping it into touch. It'll be a throw-in coming for the Spartans. 18.5 minutes to play in the first half. Ball comes in. Turning in traffic now, it's Bryn Campbell. Feeds one up to the side of the net. Chadburn in there. The goalkeeper goes down, and the ball goes off the goal line. And Chadburn touched it last. So it will be a goal kick again coming here for the Mariners. And again, Jess Stahl will take it. Line drives the kick out of there, headed down by Ethier. Ball to the near sideline, into touch. Throw in coming for the Spartans. Brandy White out of Springfield will take it. White looking. Bouncing it in. Turning is Ethier, laying it back. Hoxie lays it across far side. Now moving with the ball, Campbell. Campbell launching a dipping shot, and it dips right into the arms of Lacey Jackson, who holds on. Constant pressure in this first half in the Maine Maritime end. Stopped counting the saves for Jackson. I think she's got 4 or 5 to go with the 1 goal that Castleton has scored in the first half. So far, Katie Kieran down at the Castleton end has yet to make a save. Now stepping ahead for Castleton, this is Sarah Ethier. Ball knocked off her foot. Picked up, steered ahead by Batchelder. Now Hutchinson for the Mariners. Hutchinson had it taken away as Ethier comes back, steals it from behind. Now the ball bouncing free, picked up there by Bryn Campbell. Campbell's pass ahead, deflected away, and it will be controlled on the back line for Castleton by Kim Tatro. Tatro up to Hoxie on the near side. Hoxie, long feet ahead, comes off a foot. Loose ball, stepping to it, Megan Russell drives it well upfield, and the ball will bounce into touch, and a throw-in coming here for Hoxie and the Spartans. Substitution for Castleton, number 3, Lucia Savorza is into the game as she replaces Brandy White. Now it's Ethier laying it over for Watchelder. Watchelder's pass knocked away. 16 minutes to play in the first half. 1-0. The Spartans lead it. Here is Alexis Bennett trying to cut through, but coming across was Kelly Tatro to clear it out of harm's way. And the Spartans back in control. Hoxie will run on it with room. Here is Hoxie laying one ahead. It bounces through. Trying to get to it was Chadburn, but stepping across Russell for the Mariners to clear it away. Ball to the far side for the Mariners over there. It's Brogdon. Brogdon turning, marked aggressively on the defensive side. And the ball cleared away. That time working Brogdon, trying to pick up the number of the Spartan over there. That looks like number 6, Caitlin Caldwell. Ball cleared up on the near side, and it will be retrieved here by Watts, and Watts will just tap it off the sideline. Actually, I'm looking at that player who was marking Brogdon over there, and I still can't read that number on the front of her jersey. It might be, it is number 9. That's who it is. It was Carissa Chadburn. Now ball fed in front off the foot of Castleton's Bryn Campbell and grabbed and held onto by Lacey Jackson for the Maine Maritime Mariners. She'll boot it out of there. Under 15 minutes in the first half. Castleton, Sarah Ethier lays it ahead. Now Blongi down the right side into the corner. Chips it across in front. Ball up in the air. Comes off the hand of the keeper. They lay it back, stepping for a shot. Ethier, as she got crunched as she let the shot go, and it goes through wide. She came together with the defender coming over to try to block the shot was Katie Hutchinson, and Hutchinson is hurt, and they'll stop the clock here with 14 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the first half. And the training staff will come out and check on Maine Maritime's Katie Hutchinson, the 5'8 junior out of Dixfield, Maine. She was stepping across to try to block off the shot by the Spartans, and she did get a piece of the shot. I think she got it without a foul. I don't think anything was called, but she took the worst of it, and they will check on her right here. Why don't we take a commercial break here while we have the opportunity? Let's catch up on this word from Castleton State College. We'll be right back here at Spartan Stadium.
Why did I choose Castleton?
Castleton is big enough, so there's a lot to do. It's small enough so I can really get involved.
Sports.
Theater and music.
Radio and TV.
Internships and community service. There's a real sense of community.
And the improvements on campus mean more opportunities.
And Castleton is in Vermont.
That means hiking, biking, skiing, and riding.
Visit castleton.edu to learn more about Castleton.
George Como back with you at Spartan Stadium in Castleton, Vermont. 14 minutes and 21 seconds left in the first half. The training staff continuing to check on the Castleton State junior Katie Hutchinson, who was injured coming across to block a shot by the Spartans. Hutchinson up to her feet now, and she will walk it off under her own power. It will be a goal kick, I believe, here coming up for the Mariners as play resumes. Mariners will be forced to make their first substitution of the game right here as Hutchinson comes off to the near sideline, and she is going to be replaced by number 19, Amy Lane, 5'7 junior out of Lee, Maine. So Lane into the game. And a goal kick coming for the Mariners, who trail the Spartans here 1-0. Goal kick again to be taken by number 7, Jess Stahl. Stahl drives it out and to the left. Contact as the ball was knocked down. Now chipping it ahead, Ledoux, running it down on the right side, Blongi. Blongi watched over there by Stahl. Nice move by Blongi, looking for room. Lays a pass back out top. With it out there is Ethier. Ethier comes on the near side. Ball skipped over the foot of Sephora. She'll try to run it down. Ball sliding into touch. It was tipped apparently by the Mariners. Throw in coming for the Spartans. Lucia Saforza feeding one in. Ball tipped away just momentarily by Kerry Jones, but Ethier working hard. Ball comes back to Sforza. Sforza to the goal line. Sforza trying to work around Watts, and Watts just tapped it off the goal line, and we will have, well, I thought we would have a corner kick, but apparently not. Apparently they say it was touched last by the Spartans. So it will be a goal kick coming here for the Mariners with under 13 and a half minutes to play in the first half. Stahl on the ball, driving one out into the wind. It's played down there for the Mariners by Amy Lane. Now stepping ahead, trying to do something with it, Kerry Jones. And finally, Alexis Bennett drives it down to the Castleton end. Spartans regaining control near midfield. Watcholder lays a pass ahead. It is cut off by Stahl. Stahl chipping one upfield, but it's picked off by Sforza. Sforza broken up, stepping up into the play. For the Mariners to knock it away that time was Innes. Castleton back in control. Little give and go. They try to get it back to Chadburn. It went by her. Now the ball chipped up, bouncing free, and picked up, and on the go is Bennett. The leading scorer for the Mariners got one ahead for Manat Rogers and cleared away by the Spartans. 12 and a half minutes to play in the half, trying to slip a pass through for the breaking Chadburn, but the pass was cut off by Kelsey Yane. Now down on the near side, it's Chadburn. Courtney Chadburn with the only goal of the game, her 10th of the year, trying to step around a player, but that time Yane knocked it off her foot. Ball cleared back up the sideline. It'll be a throw-in here for the Spartans. Substitution for Castleton, number 23, Jamie Moore. Junior out of East Kingston, New Hampshire, is into the game, and Rutland's Megan Blongi will come out. Ball into Ledoux. Ledoux taps it over to Sforza. Sforza working it along the near sideline. Sforza going deep. Now Sforza had it booted off her foot, and the ball bouncing out to Watcholder. Watcholder sliding it across, nearly getting an opportunity at a break was Brogdon. Getting back to cover on the play was Carissa Chadburn. They battle along the far side. Chadburn trying to get control, lays it back on the defense, and Tatro feeds it back Sforza at midfield. Sforza handling, dribbling the ball, feeds one through, ball deflecting through, and it will come all the way back to the goalkeeper and Lacey Jackson to keep it up. 11 minutes left in the first half. 1-0 Castleton is our score. On the goal at the 21:56 mark of the first half by Courtney Chadburn. Now Chadburn with it, near side, slides a pass through, pretty play, bad angle, ball laid out in front, and coming over to pick it up is Lacey Jackson. Nice little pass that time by Chadburn as she sent in Bryn Campbell, her former Mill River Union High School teammate, but Campbell unable to get much of an angle on it, laid it out in front, and Jackson was able to cover. Now Sforza goes right side over after the pass, Jamie Moore, just keeping it in at the sideline. Moore trying to feed one across. It was blocked by Stahl, and Stahl then cranked one off the leg of Moore and across the goal line, and it will be a goal kick coming here for the Mariners. 10 minutes left in the first half, 1-0 Castleton. Jackson will set it down, and Stahl apparently will take the goal kick, as she has done several times here in the first half. Jess Stahl drives it up to the far side. The ball is knocked down, taken back momentarily by the Spartans. Now they get control, and Sforza trying to slip a pass through. It was knocked down, and Bennett trying to step ahead ran into a tree. That tree was named Sarah Ethier, and play continuing right near the midfield line. Now Tatro for the Spartans. Got it ahead, tap on the near side. Hoxie will try to run on it. Now Sforza comes over to get it. Back to Hoxie. Hoxie trying to go back to Sforza. The ball knocked away by Watts for the Mariners. Ball down to the near side, and it spins into touch and will be a throw-in for the Mariners. Kim Watts gets it up for now Bennett. Bennett Played from behind, being marked by Bryn Campbell at the moment. Campbell called for the foul, and a free kick coming for the Mariners. And looks like it'll be number 2, Megan Russell. Nope, coming across, it's going to be Stahl. She's the one with the big leg, and they want her to take it. So Jess Stahl will take the free kick. About 3.5 yards to the near side of the midfield line. Stahl driving it out. Ball comes off the foot of the Mariners' Amy Lane, and Zaborza took it right back. Ahead for Castleton now to Bryn Campbell. Campbell on the right side gave it up for Moore. Back for Campbell. Campbell trying to run on it, and cutting across to cut it off was Megan Russell, and she'll throw it off the far sideline. A throw-in coming for the Spartans with 8 minutes to play in the first half. Substitution for the Spartans as number 14, Mackenzie Gage, is into the game. She will replace Ashley Ledoux. Spartans have run a lot of people in and out of this game in the first half. On the other hand, the Mariners have had just one substitution, and that came on an injury. Goal kick here for Maine Maritime. 7.5 minutes to play in the first half. Lacey Jackson will take the kick here. No, actually she won't. She shuts it down, and Stahl will take it. Stahl, a low kick. Tangle there is getting tangled up where Bryn Campbell and Bennett. The ball picked up. Ethier for a shot, and there's a big save by Lacey Jackson off the shot by Sarah Ethier, who cranked it from, 25 yards away, and Jackson went up and punched it over the bar. That's an excellent save for Lacey Jackson, the junior goaltender for the Mariners. Corner kick for the Spartans. They go with the short corner. Here's Chadburn laying it across in front over Jackson's head, an open side, but nobody for the Spartans able to get a piece of it. And a goal kick coming up for the Mariners. Substitution here for Maine Maritime. Number 20, Emma Damon, is into the game. Damon will replace Emily Brogdon. 6.5 minutes to play in the first half, 1-0. And a couple of opportunities there in the last minute for Castleton to get a second goal. Big save by Jackson, and then off the corner, a ball that nobody could get a piece of. Now here is Kelly Tatro feeding it ahead. Saforza on the near side. Saforza trying to lay a pass back, but stepping in was Kelsey Iane to clear it away. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. E-I-A-N-E is how it's spelled here on the roster. Now Russell, and the ball off over the goal line, and it was last touched down there in the corner by the Spartans. And a goal kick coming for the Mariners. 5.5 minutes, actually a little more than that, a little over 5.5 left in the first half. And Jess Stahl will take the kick here for the Mariners of Maine Maritime. High kick, riding up into that wind, dying. And Ethier to pick it up. Across to Washolder. Washolder challenged by Bennett. The ball comes free. Damon, long feed, trying to send away Minot Rogers. Getting over to knock it away was Tatro. Tatro feeding it up the far side. Stahl knocked it down. Mariners yet to get a shot on goal. Bennett trying to steer one back ahead. It's knocked away. And Stahl with it again at the midfield line. Long, high clear ahead for Minot Rogers. It was headed away by Watcholder. And the Spartans have the ball back. Pass ahead, turning. And working it is Lucia Saforska. Or Saforza, I should say. Saforza to Ethier. Ethier chipping it up in the air. Ball knocked down, trying to tap it ahead for the Spartans. That time, Bryn Campbell couldn't get it through. Now, for the Mariners, heading it ahead was Rogers, but the ball cleared out by the Spartans. Under 5 minutes left in the first half. Castleton 1 and Maine Maritime 0 here at Spartan Stadium in Castleton, Vermont on NSN Sports. Men's game will follow this. Football team is also on a stream this afternoon from down at New York Maritime. Jack Healy and Chris Thayer down there for the game against New York Maritime. And Jack will be right back here tomorrow for the second half of this two-day series, as Husson will be here tomorrow afternoon. A couple of games with the Castleton women and men in soccer. Now along the far side, chipping it ahead was Ethier. Ball knocked down, taken back for the Mariners now by Carrie Jones. Jones slipping it up on the far side for Minot Rogers. Turning, lays it back into the middle. Coming back to get the ball, Amy Lane. Lane trying to get it through for Bennett. But it was tipped away to the near sideline, cleared away for the Spartans that time by Sarah Paquette. Or check that by it was Kelly Tatro cleared it out. Now the ball to Hoxie. Hoxie had it knocked off her foot, but she gets it back. Goes cross field, and it is beyond. No, not quite able to get there in time. Hustling across for the Spartans, Jamie Moore. Could not keep the ball in, and a throw in here for the Mariners. 2:50 to play in the first half. Now it's Katie Hoxie for Castleton. Hoxie worked from behind by Amy Lee. Hoxie turning to get away. Hoxie ahead to Ethier. Ethier taps it ahead. It skips past the intended receiver, and the goalkeeper Jackson comes out to play it. That time they were trying to get the pass through to Mackenzie Gage, and it just bounced beyond her reach. As we come down toward 2 minutes to play in the first half. 1-0 Castleton. Now for the Mariners, looking for some room but unable to get through, was Carrie Jones. Jones working on Ethier. Ethier laying it back, but it's stolen there by Lane. Lane trying to slip a pass ahead to Minot Rogers. And now the ball taken back for Castleton by Carissa Chadburn. Chadburn works it ahead, comes near side to Hoxie. Hoxie, long lead, broken up, ball deflected off Watts up into the air. Now Russell for the Mariners, driving it out toward midfield. Hoxie able to knock it down with a body, but the ball then cleared away by Carrie Jones. Down on the near side. Mariners trying to get control, but Ethier comes back to play it. Goes cross field, stepping ahead, Stall to break up that pass. Ball skips to the far sideline. It'll be a throw in here for the Spartans. 1:16 left in the first half. 1-0 Castleton. Spartan throw in. Carissa Chadburn dropping it into Tatro. Tatro looking upfield, launching one ahead. It comes off of a head, and the ball picked up by Sforza. Sforza back across in front, and the ball deflects to the goalkeeper Jackson, who covers it up. That was all started on a header. Heading down the high clear into the zone for Castleton was Mackenzie Gage. Sforza came up with the ball, was trying to get it back to Gage, but it got through to Jackson and was able to cover it. Ball to the far sideline, and it's going to be a throw-in for Castleton. 33 seconds left in the first half. They get the ball in. Coming back to play it is Bryn Campbell. And the ball deflected away. This will be a throw-in for the Mariners, and we're coming down to 20 seconds to play in the first half. Ball coming in. Bennett, well marked, falls down. Ball worked ahead by the Spartans. Now with it is Ethier. Ethier trying to lay it through for Chadburn, but that was cleared away. Final 5 seconds as the ball goes into touch far side. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is the end of the first half here at Spartan Stadium. The Castleton State Spartans scoring the only goal of the first half at the 21:56 mark, and it was Courtney Chadburn banging one in off the initial opportunity for Kelly Gherkin. It came off a corner kick as Gherkin got the ball into the area. The goaltender for the Mariners, Lacey Jackson, down on the field trying to get a piece of the ball. It actually punched it away initially, but jumping on the loose ball, Courtney Chadburn with her 10th goal of the season. Kelly Gherkin got the assist at 21:56. That the only goal of the first half. We'll have the statistical information, shots, and all of that for you coming up shortly. But right now, let's take a commercial break. Halftime, it's Castleton 1 and the Mariners of Maine Maritime, nothing. Let's take a break. More from Castleton's Spartan Stadium in just a moment.
Why did I choose Castleton?
Castleton is big enough, so there's a lot to do. It's small enough so I can really get involved.
Sports,
Theater and music,
radio and TV,
internships and community service. There's a real sense of community.
and the improvements on campus mean more opportunities.
And Castleton is in Vermont.
That means hiking, biking, skiing, and riding.
Visit castleton.edu to learn more about Castleton.
Halftime here in Castleton, and the Spartans with a 1-0 lead on the Mariners of Maine Maritime. Shots, we told you, domination by Castleton. They gave Maine Maritime credit for one shot in that first half. I don't remember seeing it. But 14 shots for Castleton, and one of them went in. We've got the Castleton goal for you. And it comes off the corner kick. Taken there by Watchholder. The ball into the area. Getting a head on it was Gherkin. Going up for the save, Lacey Jackson swats it down with her hands, but there is Courtney Chadburn. And she makes no mistake on the rebound. And that, the only goal of the first half for Courtney Chadburn. Her 10th goal of the year, came in as the league leader in the North Atlantic Conference in goals scored, and adds to her total with that goal. She had 3 shots, 2 shots on goal, and a goal in that first half. Kelly Gherkin, 2 shots, 1 of them on goal. Ashley Ledoux, 5 shots, 2 of those on goal. Maria Arnott, a shot on goal. Bryn Campbell, a shot on goal. Sarah Ethier, 2 shots, 1 of them on goal. 14 shots for Castleton, 8 of them on goal. And a very busy first half for Lacey Jackson, the goalkeeper for the Maine Maritime Mariners, had 7 saves on 8 shots on goal in the first period. Meanwhile, Katie Kieran stopped 1 shot, and I still can't remember. They say Alexis Bennett had a shot on goal. I do not recall it, but I guess it must have happened. So it is 1-0 in favor of the Spartans here after the first 45 minutes. We are going to keep it right here. We'll kind of let you take a look at what's going on outside here at halftime, and maybe we can get a shot of the beautiful trees on the hill across the way. It is, after all, Vermont in the autumn, right? So we'll take a quick break here and be back in about 4 minutes with the call of the second half. It is Castleton 1 and Maine Maritime nothing. More from Castleton coming up in just a couple of minutes. All right, now we are back at Castleton, getting ready for the second half. Spartans with a 1-0 lead. They'll be kicking it off here and shooting at the net to our right. And that means they will be moving into the wind in the second half. The wind was in their favor over the first half of the ball game. Courtney Chadburn and Maria Arnott on the kickoff here to begin the second half. First game of our doubleheader. Remember, the men's game to follow. And there's the whistle. We're underway in the second half. Spartans controlling. Gherkin laying it back as the Spartans will set it up. This is Carissa Chadburn up the near side. Chadburn moving it ahead. Carissa Chadburn laying one up, looking to get it through to her sister. The ball was knocked away. And coming back to play at Gherkin. Gherkin working on Stahl. Gherkin comes away with the ball, tried to slip one through. She was trying to get it to Arnott. That was knocked down, and Stahl will drive it out. Ball comes bouncing to the near side and off into touch, and a throw in here for the Spartans. Opening moments of the second half. Gherkin putting the ball back, Watchholder, chipping it ahead. Trying to play it up off her chin, it looked like that time, was Maria Arnott. She breaks through now. Arnott cutting in, goes for the shot, saved by Jackson, and the rebound cleared away. Russell taps the rebound off into touch. It'll be a corner kick coming up for the Spartans. Golden opportunity there for Maria Arnott of Castleton, and another big save by Lacey Jackson, who has played very, very well in the cage for the Mariners of Maine Maritime. Now the corner kick from down in the near side corner. Ball fed to the side of the cage, headed away by the Mariners. Running on it, Watcholder. Watcholder chipping it up into the box. Ball knocked down. As you can probably see, the rain has returned. It is raining right now here at Spartan Stadium. By far the worst weather conditions we have had in the game so far. Ball cleared up the near sideline and into touch by Watcholder, and it'll be a throw-in coming here for the Mariners. A wind-driven shower has suddenly arrived here at Spartan Stadium. Now trying to step free for Maine Maritime, Manat Rogers. The ball knocked away, and Blongi up on the near side trying to run it down is Maria Arnott. Arnott tangling, getting wrapped up with Kelsey Iane, and it will be a free kick coming for the Mariners. It was chilly and breezy and kind of damp here in the first half. It is chilly and breezy and very damp here right now. Ball knocked down on the back line for the Spartans by Tatro. Now Carissa Chadburn going cross field, stepping up, poking the ball ahead was Watts, and coming across to clear it away was Tatro. The wind may be a significant factor in the domination that Castleton had in the first half, and the Mariners trying to establish something here in the second half. Big-time collision. Inadvertent Ashley Ledoux got sandwiched. Hard contact. Going down to the field for the Mariners was Manat Rogers. The foul call is against the Mariners, and it will be a free kick for the Spartans. Carissa Chadburn to take it. Driving one up into the wind, headed down by Stahl. Now flipped ahead and coming out to get to it. Katie Kieran, the goalkeeper for the Spartans, to scoop it up. 41 minutes, 35 seconds left in the ball game. Castleton up 1-0. Ball cleared out. Big high bounce up off the turf. And run down now by Gherkin. Gherkin turning. Gherkin lays it ahead, trying to slip through was Chadburn, but getting a foot in there was Russell to knock it away. Ball up in the air. Now it's Ledoux chipping it again. They tried to slip it through to Chadburn going to the net. The ball cleared away by Iane. And the Mariners in control along the far side, but now they clear the ball up into touch, bounces over the fence and up onto the banking. And the ball cleared up there again, twice in a row, up out of play. Throw in for the Spartans. Almost, a little over 4 minutes gone by in the second half. Ball thrown in along the far side, trying to get control over there. Ledoux tangling with the Mariners' Hutchinson, who's back after leaving with an injury in the first half. The ball goes off the goal line, and it will be a goal kick coming here for the Mariners. Playing in a wind-blown rain here now in the early going in the second half at Spartan Stadium. The Spartans 1, and the Mariners of Maine Maritime 0. Here's Stahl to bang it out of there. Ball knocked down, comes bouncing free. Picking it up, Ledoux. Ledoux over to Gherkin. Gherkin up on the right wing to Blongi. Blongi looking to make a play. Blongi watched by Stahl, stepped around her. Carries to the net, shoots on the short side. The ball knocked down. Jackson diving out to get cover on it and holds on. And it will be a goal kick coming, actually a clear away on the punt by Jackson. Coming to get it for the Mariners was Manat Rogers. She'll try to chase it down upfield, but back to play it away was Carissa Chadburn. And the ball into touch, and a throw-in coming for the Mariners. And they're going to let Stahl throw it in from the near sideline. Stahl looking. Loops one in up over the head of the intended receiver, and Tatro just boots it high. Ball staying in place. Stahl. Oh, we got a whistle. And we're going to get a foul call here. Or actually, well, the official is going to just call it a throw-in. Throw-in from down along the near sideline for the Mariners. And the throw-in to be done by Stahl. Headed away by Gherkin. Ball tapped ahead. Coming across to get it for the Mariners was Jones. Tried to lay it back. It's stolen. Chadburn comes on the near side to Arnott. Arnott tied up. Ball knocked away. And hustling back to get it is Manat Rogers. Ball poked away from her by Watchelder. And a throw-in coming for the Mariners. Almost 7 minutes gone in the second half. Ball headed ahead by Manat Rogers. Coming across to get it along the near sideline was Alexis Bennett. Ball knocked away from her and off onto the sideline. And a throw-in for the Mariners, who trail here 1-0. Jess Stahl to throw it in. Lobbing it up into the area, trying to get some positioning is Bennett. Bennett going back now in the corner. In deep, laying it across was Stahl. Ball headed out of there by Carissa Chadburn. She gets tangled up with Bennett. They both went down, no call. Now the ball controlled, working it out Hutchinson. Hutchinson worked aggressively from behind on the play by Gherkin. The ball tapped away by Watchelder. Now they chip it ahead to the top of the box, do the Mariners. Getting back there, Tatro, worked by Bennett. Bennett comes around to the near corner. Puts the ball back and across by Manat Rogers. Now picking it up, Carrie Jones. Ball comes back. It's chipped in toward the net, but that'll be whistled down. It is an offside call. Offside against Maine Maritime. And it will be a goal kick coming for the Castleton State Spartans. We played 8 minutes and a few seconds here in the second half. Castleton leading 1-0 on the goal at 21:56 by Courtney Chadburn. Ball driven high and up out of the area. Turning to control for Castleton. That was number 22, Maria Arnott. Got one ahead for Gherkin. It went by her. Now Katie Hoxie. Hoxie worked from behind, avoids one player. Ball knocked away, cleared off the sideline, far side by Dana Innes. And a throw-in, and they say it was touched last by the Spartans because it's going to be a throw-in for the Mariners here. Turning is Bennett. Bennett chipping one down the sideline. Getting back there, Tatro, and she'll throw it off the far sideline. It'll be a throw-in coming for the Mariners' far side. Carrie Jones will throw it in far side. Jones, freshman, out of Noblesboro, Maine. Ball knocked down by Hoxie. Hoxie ahead for Ledoux. It bounced away from her. Hutchinson to take it back. Hutchinson putting it back. Russell chipping it ahead. Now it's headed up into the air, up to the top of the area by Jones. Knocked down. Hutchinson an opportunity, but stepping to steal the ball. Step around to defender now. It's Brandy White, the former Springfield Cosmo, feeding it up on the far side. It was knocked down. Cleared momentarily there by Carrie Jones. She battles with White. White turns to get away. White leads it up the right side. After it, Courtney Chadburn, and the ball poked away from him and off, or away from her and out into touch. It'll be a throw-in. Ball up on the sideline. And the Spartans working it over there. It's White. 2 players on Brandy White. 3 players on White. And finally the ball cleared away by the Mariners. They're much more aggressive on the ball here early in the second half as Tatro clears it away for the Spartans and out of play. And a throw-in coming here for the Mariners. 10 minutes, 10 and a half in fact, gone here in the second half. Still a 1-0 Castleton lead. Stahl on the inbound, throwing it in. Tatro to knock it away, and coming back to play it for Castleton, Blungy. Blongi near midfield, drives it ahead, and now trying to run on it Arnott. Coming across Russell to cut it off. And Russell will tap it off the side, and they say it came off Arnott's foot, apparently. And it is going to be a throw-in for the Mariners down along the near sideline. Arnott must have just had it graze off her toe after it was cleared away. Now, ball controlled by Hutchinson for the Mariners. Long feed upfield. Turning and getting tripped as she did so is Brogdon. Play continues. Now for the Spartans, turning, it's Kelly Gherkin. Gherkin up on the left side to Brandy White. White maneuvering on the dribble, now feeds it across. Ball picked off, and some running room for Katie Hutchinson. Hutchinson tipping one ahead. It's headed away. Now to get it, Tatro. The initial head was by Carissa Chadburn. Ball into touch near side, and a throw-in coming for the Mariners with Stahl to throw it in. Stahl into Alexis Bennett. Bennett putting it back now for Manat Rogers. Ball knocked away, turning in traffic, and here's running room now. Running ahead with the ball, trying to find some room was Ledoux, but Hutchinson got back to knock the ball away. Spartans leading 1-0. Second half here at Spartan Stadium. Long field, feet ahead, broken up. Now turning in traffic for the Mariners. Iane trying to feed one to the near sideline. Arnott coming together with Stahl. Ball off the goal line, and it will be a goal kick coming here for the Mariners. 32 and a half minutes left in the ball game. 1-0 Castleton on the first half goal at 21:56 by Courtney Chadburn. Now Stahl on the goal kick. Ball knocked down by Gherkin, trying to get it through. Here he is. Now Chadburn with it. Chadburn laying it left to Brandy White. White goes back. Here's Ledoux. Ledoux in traffic. Pokes it through, and nobody able to get to it. It goes off the goal line. Another goal kick coming for the Spartan, or for the Mariners, I should say. Goal kick for Maine Maritime. Now it's Stahl. Jones to Manat Rogers. Tried to feed one through, trying to break up the right side. Brogdon, that was knocked down. Ball up in the air. Here's Bennett with an opportunity. Bennett had bumped off the player. The ball was knocked away by Tatro. And now it is cleared off and off the goal line. It'll be a goal kick coming for the Spartans. That might have been the best opportunity that the Mariners' leading scorer, Alexis Bennett, has had in the game, as she found herself with the ball and a little bit of space, at least briefly, right near the top of the box, but she wasn't really able to do much with it. Now goalkeeper Katie Caron to clear it away for the Spartans. Drives it up to the near sideline. Blongi coming back to get it. Turns, keeps the ball in play. Steers it ahead. Arnott turning to control. Ahead on the right side. Chadburn trying to run it down, but Russell right there with her touches it off the sideline. Throw in for the Spartans. It'll be Blongi to take it. Almost 15 minutes gone in the second half. Now it is Gherkin. Laying it back, Watcholder, slides one through, trying to get through to the ball was Chadburn, but couldn't maneuver her way around Megan Russell, who seems to have the assignment of following Courtney Chadburn wherever she goes in the offensive end. The ball cleared away by the Mariners, and now it's Carissa Chadburn. Puts the pass ahead, turning, Gherkin, over to Batcholder. Or to a Watcholder, I should say. Marissa Watcholder's pass knocked down, taken back by Kelsey Iane. Long pass ahead. Here's Bennett. 2 players back, 3 players back for the Spartans. Bennett looking. Bennett laying a pass through. The offside flag was up. They were trying to slip it through to Emily Brogdon, but the official on the far sideline put up the flag for the offside. It'll be a direct kick here for the Spartans with under 30 minutes remaining in this ball game. Castleton with the first half goal leading at 1-0. Now contact right at center field, and the ball off the sideline, and a throw-in coming here for the Mariners. It'll be Kim Watts to throw the ball in. Watts looking. Watts lobbing it up in the air. Comes down to Katie Hoxie. She'll boom it out of harm's way. Trying to run on it Arnott, but the ball cleared away, and Brogdon with it on the far side. Hoxie to knock it away again. Coming back after it Arnott, but it was cleared away from her by Iane. Now the ball rolling into the area and scooping it up, goalkeeper Katie Kieran. Kieran booming it out of there as we near the midway point in the second half of this game. Little way to go yet before we get there. 28 minutes, 15 seconds still to be played in the ball game. We've got a direct kick coming here for the Mariners to be taken by Jess Stahl, the junior out of Bowdoin, Maine. Stahl into the ball, drives it high. It is headed away by Tatro. The ball up in the air again. Hoxie heading it to the far sideline. Coming back after it, Brandy White. She got bumped into. Play continues. Hutchinson steering it in front. Trying to run on it was Manette Rogers. She runs the ball down as the Mariners keep control. Manette Rogers trying to lay it back to Stahl, but Stahl coming in, it deflects off her foot and out of bounds, and a throw-in for Castleton. Again, the wind a factor, but certainly much more pressure in the Castleton end here in the second half than we saw in the first when they were shooting at this end and had the wind at their backs. Now on the throw-in, it's Stahl. Stahl getting one that bounces up over Bennett. She tried to head it back. It's cleared away for Castleton by Kelly Tatro. Now turning Blongi, double team, ball knocked away, picked off and cleared upfield by Carissa Chadburn. Heading it ahead was Arnott, but Russell now to knock it away. Now turning for the Mariners, Manette Rogers tried to feed one through for Brogdon. That was knocked down, cleared away by Hoxie. Hoxie's upfield pass went past Arnott. And play continues here as the Mariners looking much better here in the second half, trailing though still in the game 1-0. For the Spartans, it's Chadburn down along the near side. Chadburn rolling one ahead. Turning is the Spartan with the ball. They get it far side to Hoxie. And Hoxie coming ahead on the left. Hoxie broken up as Hutchinson stepped over. They collide. Play continuing. And Kelly Tatro, the sophomore out of Tolland, Connecticut, back to play the ball, laying it back to her goalkeeper. And nearly waiting too long that time to clear it away was Kieran, the goalkeeper, as all of a sudden there was the leading scorer for the Mariners, Bennett, right in the area. Ball cleared downfield now, and we're going to have a goal kick coming for the Spartans. Sarah Ethier is back into the game for the Spartans. She will replace Kelly Gherkin. 25 and a half minutes remaining in the ball game. And a 1-0 Castleton lead here. Karen for the goal kick. Into the wind, it rides high and then kind of dies. Contact, though, as they went up in the air for it, and we get a foul call against the Mariners, and it'll be a free kick coming for the Spartans. 20 minutes gone, 25 to go here in the second half. Now turning on the far side, shaking free is Carrie Jones for the Mariners. Gets it on the right for Brogdon. Brogdon trying to go cross field, but Hoxie stole the ball. Pass through, that would have been onside, but no Spartan able to get through as goalkeeper Jackson comes over to gobble it up. And Carrie Jackson will boot it out of harm's way. Big high hop, up in the air, Hoxie to keep it alive. And the ball controlled now by Ledoux. Ledoux getting it across on the near side. Arnott. Arnott sending Blongi up the left side. Blongi shaking free. Blongi lays it back. Here's Arnott, but it bounced off her foot and rolls into Jackson. Nice play by Blongi as she laid it back across into the box on the feed for Maria Arnott, but Arnott couldn't get good control of it. It bounced off her foot, and the Mariners able to clear. Now a throw in near side for the Mariners. 23 minutes and 50 seconds still remaining in the game as Stahl lobs it in. Ball knocked down, cleared away by Carissa Chadburn. And coming across to play it is Megan Russell. Russell fed it up the side into touch. And substitutions. Number 13, Bryn Campbell, re-entering the game for Castleton, replacing Maria Arnott. Throw in for the Spartans. And Watcholder to pick it up. Marissa Watcholder trying to feed it ahead for Courtney Chadburn. It was knocked down. Now on the ball, it's Campbell. Campbell to Chadburn. Chadburn chipping it up. Ethier controls it. Ethier looking on the right side. Blongi. Blongi looking. Blongi trying to feed one that was knocked down by Stahl. Kept alive and getting knocked down on the play was Campbell. And we'll get a foul call against the Mariners. And a free kick opportunity from just outside the box out on the right here for the Spartans with 22:38 remaining. Ashley Ledoux to take the shot here, or the shot or pass. Three-player wall out in front of her. Ledoux looks over the situation, chips it over the wall in front for the header that just goes wide. Well executed by the Spartans, but the header taken by Ethier would not go. It just went wide of the far side post, and a goal kick coming here for the Mariners. We are past the midway point in the second half. Still a 1-0 Castleton lead. Spartans clearing it out. Hoxie knocking it down midfield, chipping it ahead. And with it, Blongi. Blongi stepping, works it. Couple of nice moves. Blongi looking it over. The former Rutland Raider. Now slipping it ahead, it's Bryn Campbell. Campbell takes it to the near side. Campbell trying to stay with her is Kelsey Iane. And the ball over the goal line, and this will be a corner kick now. Corner kick coming up for the Spartans with 21:25 to play. They'll take it quickly. Campbell will take it, lays it high into the box, headed away by Stahl. Campbell's got it again, chips it to the side of the net, and the goalkeeper Jackson comes out to scoop it up. 21 minutes left. Spartans on a first half goal by Courtney Chadburn with a 1-0 lead. Now here is Ethier. Ethier makes a move on Hutchinson. Ethier lays it back across. Watcholder. Watcholder slides it up on the left wing side. Coming back to get it is Brandy White. White working over there against Watts. White's laying it back to Hoxie, and Hoxie tried to feed it up the sideline. It goes out into touch, and a throw in for the Mariners. 20.5 minutes remaining on the throw-in. Ball headed away. And the Spartans with control. With it, Ethier. Ethier turning. Ethier tried to feed a pass. Had Blongi breaking up the right side, but couldn't get it through. Stahl cleared it away. And now Hoxie at midfield. Hoxie cut off. Ball knocked away from her by Brogdon. And now taken back by Ethier. Ethier chipping it through, trying to break for it was Chadburn, but if she had broken a step or two more, she would have been offside. Ball cleared away. Brogdon controlling. Fires it ahead. Bennett trying to run it down, but Tatro comes back to get it. Tatro steering it into the far corner, and then we'll clear it ahead. Hoxie, good play to keep the ball in far side, and the Spartans control it. Pass ahead, Bryn Campbell. Long lead up for Ledoux. She'll have to chase it. Russell goes over and fires it off the sideline. A throw in for Castleton. We're under 20 minutes in this game now. 1-0 the Spartans lead. Throw in for Brandy White here. White getting it in. Turning is Ethier. Ball knocked away by Hutchinson. Watcholder chipping it cross field, and Blongi will pick it up. Blongi works it ahead. Blongi working on Stahl. Blongi going deep. Blongi still working on Stahl. Couple of nice moves. Lays it across to Ledoux, and her shot went wide. Megan Blongi very smooth with the ball down there, down the right side, but unable to turn it into anything as far as the goal is concerned, and it remains a one-goal Castleton lead under 19 minutes in the game. Now the goal kick to be taken by Just Stahl. Driving it out, it's knocked down and cleared up. Blongi trying to run on that one on the right sideline. Didn't have time. Out into touch and a throw in for Stahl here and the Mariners. Stahl lobbing it in. Ball knocked down by Manette Rogers. Now Blongi to pick it up. Blongi has Ledoux with her. Tried to lay it through for Ledoux, but stepping across was Megan Russell to clear it away. And looks like they called that offside or some kind of violation, because it's going to be a free kick here for Castleton, or for a Maine Maritime, I should say. A Maine Maritime free kick to be taken by Jess Stahl. Ball knocked down by Ethier. Picked up by Campbell. Campbell tried to work through two people, and the ball poked away by Yane and off the sideline. Substitution. Lucia Saforza is back into the game for the Spartans. Saforza out of Walcott, replacing number 21 Brandy White out of Springfield. Throw in for the Spartans. And with the ball, Marissa Watcholder. Watcholder feeds one through, trying to get a foot out to it was Chadburn. It went by her, chasing after the ball, Ledoux, but it's scooped up there by Lacey Jackson. And we have 17 minutes left in this game. 1-0 in favor of Castleton. Here's trying to step ahead is Ethier, stepping across to break up the play. Russell, but now Blongi's got it. Blongi turning against Russell, and Russell takes it away. Russell starts up the sideline. She and Blongi stride for stride. Russell tapping it ahead, and coming across to pick it off is Tatro. She feeds it back upfield. It was knocked down by Chadburn. Now Blongi back for Courtney Chadburn. Chadburn on the right sideline. Chadburn working on number 11, Iane. Chadburn beats her, chips a shot from a bad angle, and it's high. Kicks off the football goalpost up above the net. And it will be a goal kick here for the Mariners with 16:12 remaining in the game. The only goal of the game, a first half marker by Courtney Chadburn. It came at the 21:56 mark. And that is where it stands. 1-0 Castleton. Now with the ball, it is Katie Hoxie, the Middlebury High grad, feeding one ahead. That was knocked down. And taken back, and here's Katie Hutchinson. Hutchinson for the Mariners. Pretty good run. Looks at it. Hutchinson broken up from behind. Good play. Good effort. Good follow through there by Sarah Ethier. And the ball back now to Tatro and the Spartans ahead to Bryn Campbell. Campbell stepping ahead. Slips the pass ahead, trying to run on it. Blongi. Megan Russell to clear it away. But to keep it alive, Campbell. Campbell had it knocked away. It'll roll off the sideline off the foot of Kim Watts, and a throw in for the Spartans. 15, no, they say it touched Campbell last. And a throw in for the Mariners as we go under 15 minutes to play in this one. Throw in up high into the air, headed away by Hoxie, headed up into the air by Ledoux, and now controlled by Campbell. Campbell on the move. Campbell handing it off. They get it through for Chadburn. It went by her. Blongi trying to get to the ball, coming out the goaltender Jackson to block it away. And it rolls off the goal line. This will be a corner kick for Castleton with 14.5 minutes remaining. Marissa Watcholder will take it from the near side corner down to our right. Castleton goal in the first half off a corner by Watcholder. She lays this one right to the side of the net, and it deflected away off of a Mariner. And another corner kick coming for Watcholder. Ready to go here. She'll chip one up to the side of the cage. It's loose at the front, and another. No, they're going to call this a goal kick. They say it was tipped off by the Spartans. Hoxie was up there in the area. A couple of other Spartans as well. Here's the substitution for the Mariners now. Number 21, Cassie Novella is into the game. She'll replace Emily Brogton. Goal kick for the Mariners with under 13 and a half minutes remaining. Castleton football team down at New York Maritime this afternoon. That game is just about to get underway down in New York City. We have a stream of that one available for you on NSN this afternoon as well. Here's Ethier. Ethier turning, sliding it ahead now to Bryn Campbell. Campbell on the right to Blongi. Blongi looks at it, tried to go back to Campbell, and Hutchinson got back to cut it off, and then very nimbly tosses it off the sideline. That's creating a throw-in here for the Spartans. Ball comes into Campbell and bounces past her, and it was touched last by the Mariners, so another corner kick coming here for the Spartans. With 12 and a half minutes to play, now it'll be Bryn Campbell to take the corner kick from the near side. Campbell trying to chip it in front, but did not get good foot on that, and it goes through in behind the net, and a goal kick coming up. We've still got more soccer here this afternoon at Spartan Stadium. The Castleton men to take on Maine Maritime. That one's scheduled for a 2 o'clock start time. Now Stahl driving the ball out. It's headed down by Campbell. Stahl comes out to play it, carries it ahead. Campbell steps up to challenger. They collide. Play continues. Blongi with the ball. Blongi trying to beat her player. Goes from a bad angle shot, and it's handled cleanly by Jackson. And Lacey Jackson clears the ball away. It's been a busy afternoon for Lacey Jackson, the junior goaltender out of York, Pennsylvania, in the nets for Maine Maritime. Now on the far side, Courtney Chadburn. Chadburn worked hard on the play by number 15, Dana Innes, and the ball cleared away by the Mariners. Now here's Alexis Bennett, the leading scorer for the Mariners, but the ball knocked away from her, finally tapped off the sideline, and they say it was touched last by Hoxie. So a throw-in for the Mariners with 11 minutes left. Castleton 1, Maine Maritime nothing here at Spartan Stadium. The throw-in along the far side, and that goes off of Maine Maritime's Kerry Jones. Throw-in for the Spartans. They are underway in the first quarter of the football game down at New York Maritime this afternoon. We'll keep you informed about that. Now Ledoux sliding a pass through. Turning in there is Saforza. Saforza working on Watts. Saforza had it knocked off her foot. Ledoux on it. She'll try a shot, lobbing it up, and coming out to get it is Lacey Jackson. Picks it off. And the Mariners in control as we come down toward 10 minutes to play in this one. Ball booted out, and to play it, Bennett. Bennett, who's not been able to shake free this afternoon, turning that time. Contact with Watcholder. Play continuing. Ball cleared off the sideline for the Mariners by Dana Innes. A throw-in for Saforza. Saforza trying to get it into Ledoux, and Watts tipped that off the sideline. Saforza again now. Saforza getting it in, turning Campbell up into the corner far side. Campbell trying to bend one up the goal line. It was knocked down by Russell, but she knocked it off the goal line. This will be a corner kick for the Spartans. And Watcholder will take this one from the far side corner. Well, I take that back. She will not. They're going to let Ledoux take it. Ledoux from the far side corner. Under 10 minutes to play. Ashley Ledoux lays it up, high box, knocked down by Hoxie, scramble. Campbell trying to tap it up. That was knocked away. And Hoxie will run back out to pick it up. Hoxie over to Watchholder. Watchholder looking. Chips it ahead. Stepping out, Megan Russell to knock it down. But the ball picked up. Controlled by Campbell. Steers one through. And it comes on a hop to the goalkeeper Jackson. And she gobbles it up with 8:48 remaining in this ball game. Castleton with a 1-0 lead as the Mariners try to get control with Hutchinson now. Get a whistle. We got a foul call against the Spartans. It was on Sarah Ethier. And a free kick here for Stahl and the Mariners. Stahl setting it down at about the 42-yard line on the football field here. And Stahl drives out the kick with the wind. It will bounce through and all the way through to goalkeeper Katie Kieran. And Kieran able to gobble it up. And she will boot it out of harm's way. Under 8 minutes remaining in the ball game. Still 1-0 Castleton. Ball cleared ahead by Carissa Chadburn. Now Courtney Chadburn coming back to help out on the defensive end. Gets the ball to Ethier. Ethier's pass broken up by Iane, who chipped it ahead. Ball cleared away by Watchholder. And now with it, Bryn Campbell. Ball poked off her foot by Dana Innes. Rolls to the far sideline. And they say it was touched last by Campbell. A throw-in for the Mariners. Far side it is Kim Watts. Watts lobs it up. Ball up in the air, batted around, bouncing around. Now Saforza. Saforza for the Spartans. Getting it ahead, turning was Courtney Chadburn. It was beyond her reach. Russell able to clear it away for the Mariners. Hutchinson bumped by Ethier. No foul call, and Stahl with the ball. Stahl, long feed. Trying to run it down Manette Rogers. She will get it down in this near side corner. Manette Rogers trying to keep it alive, does so under some pressure from Carissa Chadburn, throws one into the box. Two players marking Bennett, the ball knocked down. Carissa Chadburn works it ahead to Courtney Chadburn. That was knocked off her foot and off the sideline by Iane, who is following Courtney Chadburn everywhere she goes right now. Throw-in coming for the Spartans, substitution for the Spartans. Number 19, Jackie Lockwood, into the game for the first time this afternoon. She replaces Megan Blongi. Now we down to just over 6 minutes remaining. Spartans still with a 1-0 lead. And along the near side, the ball deflects and out of bounds. A throw-in for Ledoux. Ledoux up on the sideline for Lockwood. Lockwood got it through now. Here's Courtney Chadburn. Chadburn laying one back across. It was deflected away. Ball up into the air and headed away out of harm's way for the moment by Iane. Kept alive, though, out high by Ethier. Ethier near side. Ethier trying to drive it back into the box. It was headed away. Run down by Bryn Campbell. Campbell trying to get the pass to Lockwood. Lockwood turning in traffic. Lockwood, some contact, but keeps going. Got it off to Courtney Chadburn. Chadburn looking. Chadburn laying it back across, finding the open player. Stepping Watchholder, trying to get a shot, but challenged on the play by Hutchinson, who knocked it away. And we have a foul call against the Spartans. Free kick now for the Mariners with 5 minutes left in the game. Down at New York Maritime, the home team has scored early. It's New York Maritime 7 and Castleton nothing. Early first quarter, about 10.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter down in New York. Now a free kick coming here for the Spartans with 4:40 remaining in the ball game. Carissa Chadburn will be taking the kick here for the Spartans. Carissa, the older sister, she's the senior. Courtney is the junior. Now it's Lockwood. Back to Carissa Chadburn. Slips the pass ahead to Watchholder. Watchholder on the near side, Lockwood, but it bounced off her foot. She unable to get it back. Now it's picked up by Ethier. Ethier ahead. Russell stepped across to break up the play. And the Spartans just trying to cover themselves right here. Here's Campbell. Campbell getting it through, turning in traffic. Ledoux. Ledoux will get a shot. It deflected off a foot, off another foot, and Stahl finally turns and just rakes it off the far sideline. Throw in for the Spartans, 3:40 remaining. They've got a 1-0 lead. Ball comes in. It's headed off the far sideline. Another throw in for Castleton. Ball comes into Campbell. Campbell worked over there in the far corner by Kerry Jones, and the ball off the goal line. A goal kick coming for the Mariners. 3:18 to play in the ball game. The only goal, Courtney Chadburn's 10th of the year at 21:56 for a 1-0 Castleton lead. Now the ball worked ahead. Here is Courtney Chadburn turning. Two players on her. Ball knocked away by Yane. Lays it ahead, and Hoxie steps up. We're going to get a foul call against the Spartans. Free kick for the Mariners, 2:50 remaining. It'll be Stahl to step into the ball here for the visiting Maine Maritime Mariners. Stahl, low line drive kick. Knocked down, poked away, and now controlled by Jones. Jones trying to drive one through, was knocked down. Sforza had it momentarily. Ball knocked away, unable to do anything with it was Cassie Navala. And a throw in on the far sideline for Castleton. 2:15 remaining. They get it into Ethier. Ball knocked away from her by Hutchinson. Now looking for room, it's Alexis Bennett. Their leading scorer works her way ahead. She'll get a shot. It was blocked. She'll get it back. Knocked away from her by Hoxie. Hoxie knocked her flying. Bennett wanted a penalty call, did not get one. Ball cleared off into the water off the sideline, far side, and a throw in for the Spartans. Under 2 minutes to play in the game now. Ball comes in, up in the air. Hoxie trying to keep it alive. But it's picked off. Here's Bennett Rogers trying to feed one through. It's stolen back by Hoxie. Hoxie's pass ahead, deflecting, turning. It's Courtney Chadburn on the right side for Lockwood with some room. Got a player going to the net. Lockwood feeding one, and it deflected. And let's see, is that a goal kick? It is. I thought that might have been tipped by the defender, Megan Russell, but not the case. It is a goal kick for the Mariners with 1:12 remaining. Ball chipped ahead, knocked down by Ethier. Ethier off for Bryn Campbell. Campbell steps around one player, now to the top of the box, tangled up with Russell, who turns and clears it away, but Ethier keeps it alive for the shot, and the save by Lacey Jackson. We're under a minute in the game as the ball is driven out by Jackson. Coming back to play it, Manette Rogers. It bounced over her head. Carissa Chadburn over to Lockwood. Lockwood trying to go back across for Bryn Campbell. Now it's Ledoux. She'll feed one. Here's Courtney Chadburn in front, trying to turn for a shot, and they're going to whistle this down on an offside. And the ball goes back to the Mariners, but they're running out of time. 30 seconds. Stahl driving it upfield. Lockwood to knock it down. Lockwood and Hutchinson. Lockwood turning. Good effort there by Lockwood. Actually, it's not Lockwood, 19. It's 18. That is Sarah Ethier who made the play. Now the pass comes through. Here is Chadburn. Chadburn tapping it ahead. Stahl to play the ball. Controls it. Just 7 seconds left. Stahl fields it ahead. It's knocked down by Ethier. Clock ticking down. 2 and 1 and over. And the Castleton State Spartans have improved their overall record to 6-5-1. They go to 4-0 in North Atlantic Conference play. Maine Maritime falling to 6-6 overall, 1-2 in the conference. The only goal at the 21:56 mark of the first half. Ryan, I don't know if we can get that goal up one more time to get a look at it here. The only goal of the game came at the 21:56 mark of the first half, giving Castleton a 1-0 win in this one this afternoon here at Spartan Stadium. And we will have that goal coming up. Here it is right now. Marissa Watcholder on the corner kick, driving it into the area. Kelly Gherkin with a head on it. The goalkeeper, Lacey Jackson, up in the air, swatting it down. But there is Courtney Chadburn, and she buries it. Short side corner, her 10th goal of the year. And that the only goal of this one, as Castleton improves to 6-5-1, 4-0 in the conference with a 1-0 win this afternoon here at Spartan Stadium. From Spartan Stadium in Castleton, Vermont, it's Castleton State Women's Soccer. This morning, the Castleton State Spartans taking on Maine Maritime. Good morning, everybody. I am George Como on an overcast morning with a few showers drifting by from time to time. The Castleton women's soccer team putting their 5-5-1 record on the line against Maine Maritime. The Mariners come in 6 wins and 5 losses on the season. More importantly, in North Atlantic Conference play, Castleton is 3-0 to start the year, while Maine Maritime comes in at 1-1 on the season. Castleton coming in off their most recent outing, which was actually a road trip last weekend up to the state of Maine, where they swept a pair of games in conference play, beating Thomas 6-0, and Maine Maritime, or Maine Farmington, I should say, by a score of 3-0. This is a 2-game weekend homestand for the Spartans. They play host to Maine Maritime this afternoon, and Husson College will be here tomorrow afternoon. That also will be a 12 noon starter and will be audio and video streamed for you here on NSN Sports. Castleton has been red hot of late as they enter this afternoon's game. Castleton currently riding a 5-game winning streak. During that span, the Spartans have not allowed a goal in 463 minutes and 32 seconds of playing time. Castleton 5-5-1 looks to improve on their conference best 3-0 record. Offensively, 2008 NAC Player and Rookie of the Year Courtney Chadburn not only leads the Spartans with 9 goals and 3 assists for 21 points, but also leads the conference in goals and points so far this season. Maine Maritime coming in off a win in its last contest on the 7th of October against Maine Presque Isle. They won 3-0 at home. Alexis Bennett tallied 2 goals in the win for the Mariners, with Katie Hutchinson pitching in for the other. Historically, this is a series which has been controlled by Castleton. The Spartans hold a 7-1-2 edge in the all-time series over the Mariners, including a perfect 3-0 record in NAC playoff games, 2 quarterfinal wins, one in 2003, the other in 2004, and a semifinal win in 2005. Again, the temperature in the mid-40s, showers around the area, but of course you're on the beautiful new artificial surface at Spartan Stadium. The playing conditions will be perfect, and we look forward to an excellent game coming up here early on this afternoon. This is the first game of a doubleheader for us today here on NSN Sports. Immediately following this one